blood vessel system is much like a highway or a railroad track that delivers all the important goodies for the tissues to behave and survive. In the vascular system, we want to keep things moving, just as we do in the transportation system.
Well, Dr. Murad, we're in a place you're probably pretty comfortable with.
Yeah, I spent many hours in these kinds of rooms.
As you were doing your research, Dr. Murad, did it ever occur to you that this research was so incredible that it could be awarded the Nobel Prize?
I realized that the research that we were doing was very important, very interesting, but the odds are so slim. I mean, it's just so slim. The likelihood is very small. So you don't build your career and everything you do trying to get the Nobel Prize, because odds are it's not going to happen. But by the 1980s, about 10 or 12 years after we discovered nitric oxide and its biological effects, I began to think that maybe it was possible. It's recognition by your peers, your colleagues in the scientific community that what you've done is obviously important. And there aren't many of us that have that opportunity.
Well, you know, thinking about your work ethic and how hard you work, and I want to translate that over to our hearts. Are you fascinated by the heart and how powerful and how important it is?
Oh, the heart is amazing to beat as many times as it does, approximately 70 times a minute for an entire lifetime. It's a lot of effort.
Why do you think cardiovascular health has become the #1 issue in the world?
I think it's primarily because of our behavior. We're sedentary, we don't exercise. And I think a lot of it is the style of living and the foods that people eat and tobacco use and the other sins that we all enjoy.
More and more science is pointing towards the opportunity for nutrients and vitamins, minerals, amino acids to play a role. Are you seeing that in your research as well?
Absolutely. I see that emphasis on exercise programs and diet and supplementation really makes a lot of sense biochemically from my perspective, because the enzyme that makes nitric oxide in all of our tissues, nitric oxide synthase, uses these nutritional supplements as substrates and cofactors to make nitric oxide. The substrate for the enzyme is L-arginine, a simple amino acid. It's an essential or semi-essential amino acid, and by that we mean that your body can make some of it, but not enough. So we're dependent upon diet to get the quantities of arginine that we need.
Right.